ZSH right justify in ps1. I'd like a multi-line ZSH prompt with a right-aligned part that will look something like this. I know about your prompt in ZSH, but that is a right-aligned prompt opposite your normal prompt, which is on the same line of text as you're typing. Is there a way to have a right-aligned portion to the first line of a multi-line command prompt? I'm looking for either a directive in the ps1 variable that says right-align now or a variable that is to ps1 what prompt is to prompt. Thanks.
You will find a detailed answer and an example here. The idea is to write the line before ps1 using the prepend callback, use $columns, and a bit of math to calculate the position of the text on the right side of the screen. Knowledge of escape sequences will also help you with cursor positioning and coloring. Another solution can be to use a theme from OhMyZSH.
I've been looking for this too. For me, the fact that precamd drawn lines don't redraw and resize or when L is used to clear the screen was something that kept itching at me. What I'm doing now is using ANSI escape sequences to move the cursor around a bit. Though I suspect there is a more elegant way to issue them, this is working for me. Keep in mind that the ZSH manual states that % is for literal escape sequences that don't move the cursor. Even so, I'm using them because they allow to ignore the length of its content. Couldn't figure out how to issue the escape that moves the cursor using them though.
Here is how I've configured this thing just now. This approach doesn't require any escape sequence manipulations, but will make you have two different variables for primary prompt, ps1 with coloring and in ps1 without. Note the usage of printp for prompt expansion, $variable for getting the length of string stored in variable, and print%nd for left-hand padding with end spaces. Both print and printf are built-in commands, so there should be no performance hit.
Let's define prompt with this layout. To do this, we'll need a function that tells us how many characters a given string takes when printed. We'll need another function that takes two arguments and prints a full fine with these arguments on the opposing sides of the screen. Finally, we can define a function that sets prompt and prompt, instructs ZSH to call it before every prompt, and set appropriate prompt expansion options. This produces the following prompt. Top left, blue current directory. Top right, green git branch. Bottom left, hash if root, % if not, green on success, red on error. Bottom right, yellow current time. You can find extra details in multi-line prompt, the missing ingredient and complete code in this gist.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.